Kuma, I am now sure now that Kuma, once he finished climbing up the red wall and he teleported to Egghead to save Bonnie, signifying the ending of Kuma's backstory is the beginning of Kuma's return. Kuma will be getting all his memories back. Because who needs the original Kuma? The world does not need Kuma. Nika is back. Nika will free the world. There is no need for Kuma. But there is a need for Kuma. Bonnie needs Kuma. And that is what Oda is cooking. Oda is cooking a reunion between Bonnie and the original Kuma. This backstory giving us the necessary information we need before we go back to Egghead, where Kuma fights against Saturn. Now, this will be significant because this will go to show that Vegapunk did not fully do what Saturn wanted to happen. Vegapunk did not fully wipe all consciousness of Kuma. And it will be revealed that Vegapunk made sure there was a way for Kuma to return with his memories. And this significant change will signify the end of Saturn's life. Saturn will die here at Egghead. This is an amazing backstory, an amazing arc. And this is why we read One Piece. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This backstory is one of the greatest backstories we have had in the One Piece story. We are getting closer and closer to the end of One Piece. And I can even smell where we're going next. How much is left in the story? These questions answered soon. One Piece! There is a new ally of the Straw Hats that we weren't so sure of, but now we are 100% sure of. Kuma. The greatest ally of the Straw Hats? One Piece, chapter 1101, features Kuma finding out that Luffy has the gum or the rubber fruit. And we already know that Kuma knows that the Nika is the rubber fruit. So, what does this tell us? Does this tell us that what never happened had a reason to happen? Does it tell us the random places that Kuma sent the Straw Hats on Sabaody. It's kind of puzzling that Kuma became this lovable guy. First, we thought of him as a complete bastard, as a complete evil guy. And now it's this whole shift. We now see him as the ultimate slave of the world government. We see how evil the world government gets. They do not care about life. They do not care about the innocent. They do not care about keeping lineages alive. All they care about is what they want, their needs, their desires. The world government is controlled by devils, by the actual reincarnation of Lucifer. Going down into the earth and claiming all for themselves. These devils, these demons, have a king, a demon king. Is One Piece shaping out to be an isekai? Okay, enough with the jokes. This is insane. Kuma knew that Luffy was Nika. We don't understand how Kuma was able to still help the Straw Hats while being fully not there. We don't understand how that is happening. So I am afraid there is going to be another flashback chapter after the break. Because we still do not have the conversation between Vegapunk and Kuma about how they are able to program into Kuma's robot body, robot mind, to do things, whether to be friendly to other people, overriding rules or commands. We do not know. We do not understand these intricacies of the mind wipe that happens to Kuma. It is still very puzzling what happens there. So, I'm gonna need a new camera. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon. We have to see how this backstory ends, because every single chapter of the backstory reveals another layer to Kuma, to the world government, to Vegapunk, to the characters the backstory surrounds. And it's very interesting. And if this gives Oda a little bit of a break, a little bit, bit of a break before the break during Christmas. This is kind of a little bit of torture, but we have to stomach it. This is the best story out right now. One Piece has surpassed almost everything. There's only a few staples, one being the Bible, one being Superman. But it is one of the best stories ever written. And this chapter just shows even more layers to the backstory, and I am ready for the backstory to end and for me to reread the backstory and just get all of that in one little section and then really be able to consume it all in an enjoyable fashion. It's a little bit harder, but obviously it's the chapters are enjoyable still, but it's hard to fully enjoy these chapters when in the back of my head I am just begging for Egghead every second that I'm reading it. But it is still one of the best backstories in One Piece and one of the best backstories I've ever read. Okay, it is so good. It makes sense, but also it's like, wow, no one was thinking that when we first saw Kuma. Everyone was like, who is this robot bitch that's fucking annoying as hell right now? You know what I'm saying? Everyone was like, wow, Kuma is just weirdly evil, but why didn't he just annihilate all the Straw Hats? Wasn't he sent there to kill them all? I don't understand what's happening, you know? And now it all just makes sense, but it's also like we need to get that in the story. We like it's connected for us, but it still needs to be like kind of said in the story that Vegapunk is programming things for Kuma, because otherwise Kuma's still there, you know? So that doesn't make sense though, because if Kuma's still there but he's like protecting this, like every time he like gets a little bit of his consciousness, he has to do this, he can't see Bonnie, you know what I'm saying? Like that could be another like no. That just doesn't really make sense that much. But hey, maybe Oda's cooking some shit right now. I don't know, but it seems like just Vegapunk programming key things, key people. I don't understand that. Whether it's like do these things or help these people. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand where that's going from, or like is Vegapunk feeding more missions that the real Kuma would want, or is it in my programming that Vegapunk secretly put in there with Kuma, I'm supposed to help this guy when the world government gave me an order to stop them. Okay, let's help them. Right? We don't understand where that's gonna go there, but either way, whatever. I'm kind of don't care. I'm sorry. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Like, but yeah, I don't care. I'm just egghead. Alright, what else happened in this freaking chapter, bro? Hold on. Let me. Is he watching him and then flashes back? Dragon, you seem familiar with this island. No. Yeah. Okay, so he's still with Luffy. Flashback. In a flashback. Yes, in a flashback. Dragon and Kuma talking about him being his weak spot, and you better kill him if you keep talking about his son. And then he's like, oh. So then he connects the dots between Dragon with the trying to take over the government, right? He is trying to take over. He is trying to abolish. He is trying to totally get rid of and then station people at those places once he takes them over. So he's taking them over, right? That's his goal. He gives that up for his son. His son says, "Rubber, rubber, Axel." What? He looks rubbery. And then you see him talking about his crew. And then he gets a phone call, then he has to boop away. And then he's doing a mission for the world government, writing letters. Bonnie doesn't get the letters. World government lady rips up the letters. Yeah, fake medicine. Vegapunk taking off his head. The island becoming reality. Them talking about freedom and the process of getting erased, writing a letter. I really don't like that vampire girl. Bonnie cry about the letter. We see Sabo. Yeah, but it's dark. Alright, Bonnie leaving, then beats the world government. Yeah. No wonder I didn't think. Yeah. This is not the end. A young girl heading for the future. Just let her read at least one letter, man. Oh, it's so funny. Alright, well, great chapter. I loved it, man. Great chapter, great experience reading the chapter. Loved Bonnie punching the shit out of her, feeding her that freaking fake poison for no reason. Honestly. Great chapter, 10 out of 10, of course. Yeah, great chapter, gives more backstory. Kuma knows that Luffy is Nika, like that, and like, like, is that why Kuma was even more just willing to just? Did he feel like even in the backstory, it was all about like people downplaying his powers, even though his powers were crazy, right? This ninja is teleporting everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But everyone downplayed his power, right? And it's like, why? Why are you downplaying Kuma? It's because but now he gets it. He's not needed. And he thinks that because Nika's here, he's not needed anymore. But the thing is, Bonnie needs him. And that is the ending Oda is going for. And Oda is cooking that up like pasta. Cooking that up, man, he a lobster. Putting that bag in the cap. Alright, let me chill out. I ain't no rapper. Alright, amazing chapter, bro. You know, it's I see the ending that Oda's going for now with Egghead. It's That's amazing. Kuma and Bonnie join the crew with Vegapunk. And then they go to Elbath, and then they go to the One Piece. And they have their okay, so they might depart. Kuma and Bonnie might depart. Right? But Vegapunk is going to create a gun for Usopp, right? A unique gun for him. Vegapunk's gonna upgrade Frankie, upgrade the ship, upgrade everything, upgrade, probably help Nami as well. Probably help Nami. Not, she can give Nami two other homies that actually like combo with the cloud that she has right now. Like she can literally get Big Mom's like power that the cloud's already like, kind of familiar with, and can get that combo again with Vegapunk probably. I don't even know. Vegapunk can literally cook anything, bro. So I'm really excited about that. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. All right, peace. It was fun. 10 out of 10. Would bang again.